Hello, I'm Frank Denton, Secretary of the Louisiana Department of Transportation and Development. In addition to building and maintaining the roads and highways in Louisiana, DOTD is charged with a wide range of responsibilities, including bridges, ferries, flood control, dam inspection, airports, and much, much more. As you will see in this video, DOTD is not just the Highway Department. Our wide range of services affect the safety and economic well-being of all the people of Louisiana. We employ more than 5,500 people in 9 districts across the state and provide services that touch the lives of each of us every day. We take our job seriously and are proud of the work we are doing. We're not just the Highway Department. We keep Louisiana moving.
The Louisiana Department of Transportation and Development is one of the largest state agencies with responsibility for building and maintaining Louisiana's multimodal transportation infrastructure. This massive system includes airports, ferries, ports and waterways, tunnels, dam inspection, and flood control. That's in addition to operating 17,000 miles of highway and 14,000 bridges. The department works for Louisiana citizens in many ways, most obviously by helping them move safely and efficiently across the state for work and pleasure. Running such a diverse transportation system is a tremendous undertaking. To do the job, DOTD has assembled a team of highly trained professionals who staff the headquarters and 9 districts across the state. The DOTD headquarters in Baton Rouge forms the department's nerve center, where much of the not-so-visible work takes place. Planning, for instance. The design and construction of highways, bridges, and public works facilities in Louisiana presents formidable challenges considering our high water tables, poor soils, and the many bodies of water in the state. The design of such structures requires a well-coordinated planning effort. We use state-of-the-art computers to assimilate and digest raw data into calculations and drawings. Computer-assisted drafting and design has replaced the good old days of slide rules and hand drawing. Every project requires a detailed plan which includes data collection and analysis. Here, traffic volume and highway characteristics are studied and analyzed to develop the best plans possible for a safe and long-wearing system. Within the planning process is a prioritization system which determines which projects the department will work on in the current fiscal year. DOTD uses a system defined by law based on needs to decide which projects are funded and their priority in construction. DOTD must have an environmental assessment for each project. This is a complicated and time-consuming process to consider the effects the improvements may have on our environment. Included are public hearings to provide an opportunity to inform customers about projects and allow them to provide their input. DOTD is also involved in planning activities of the 9 urbanized areas in the state with populations greater than 50,000. Metropolitan Planning Organizations, or MPOs, develop long and short-range plans for these urban areas. It takes a careful allocation of resources to build and maintain the transportation system as we know it. Construction projects take up much of the department's budget, but what is built also has to be maintained. DOTD uses highly sophisticated technologies and equipment to assist in pavement and bridge management. One such piece of equipment, an automated road analyzer van called ARAN, travels each mile of roadway in the state and measures pavement condition. Using lasers and computers, it records all roadway defects on magnetic tape for later analysis. Much of what we do concerns real estate, which directly affects many customers. DOTD employs a large group of experts in real estate matters to work with citizens in the acquisition of real estate for highway projects. As you would expect, managing an organization the size of DOTD with over $1 billion worth of projects requires a great deal of technical support. Through a modern mainframe computer system and a group of budget analysts, accountants, human resource specialists, auditors, and computer programmers, The partnering of man and machine allows the department to operate as smoothly as possible. One of the unique features of the department is the Louisiana Transportation Research Center. In a partnership with Louisiana State University, LTRC conducts high-tech transportation research, education, and training to improve transportation systems in Louisiana and the nation. Through its many research projects, LTRC investigates ways to improve roadway performance and safety, extend the life of pavements, and reduce costs associated with the construction, operation, and maintenance of the state highway system. The center includes fully equipped laboratories for materials, hot mix, concrete, and soils, but also has some special features. One example of unique research involves LTRC's Pavement Research Facility, where, using specialized equipment, an Accelerated Loading Facility, or ALF, researchers can simulate years of traffic on test road beds in a few months. LTRC is also responsible for transferring this new and exciting technology to the transportation community in Louisiana. The center develops and delivers training and continuing education to DOTD employees and transportation professionals around the state. While DOTD headquarters may be the nerve center of the department, the outlying districts provide the backbone of the organization. DOTD maintains a staff of inspectors, engineers, and highway workers in each of the 9 districts where most services are provided. Each district encompasses about 5 to 10 parishes and employs from 200 to 500 people. Each district performs functions for its area in design, construction, maintenance, and traffic. The construction function includes project engineers and technicians to inspect and oversee contractors on jobs within the district. Each district has resident offices where project personnel are located near projects. For maintenance within each parish, at least one unit is in charge of the varied maintenance activities, such as patchwork, mowing, and cleanup. District-wide maintenance crews are in charge of signals, signs, bridge work, and striping. Operations in each district also include movable bridge operations, roadside rest area maintenance, ferry operations, and equipment repair. The district and materials laboratories provide quality assurance of materials in highway construction. Samples of roadway material are gathered from each construction site and tested to be sure they conform to DOTD specifications. As a part of its fleet of 64 marine vessels, DOTD operates 15 ferries in 11 locations. They provide a vital link in the state transportation system by crossing major waterways, and they offer visitors a great opportunity to enjoy the unique scenery of our waterways. DOTD is responsible for inspecting and maintaining tunnels in South Louisiana, in Bellchase, Harvey, and Houma. DOTD strives for the safest transportation system possible and takes an active role in promoting not only a safe traveling public, but also a safe DOTD family. Safety inspections are conducted throughout the department for bridges, facilities, rest areas, ferry operations, work sites, equipment, and vehicles. A general awareness of safety is promoted through training for all employees of DOTD. The department provides clear and efficient signs, signals, and striping. The DOTD sign shop uses state-of-the-art equipment and specially trained personnel to produce these important road accessories. The resulting signs are essential in providing public information at a glance. From the direction you should take, to the speed you should travel, to the special interest sites you might want to see, DOTD signs point the way. In order to preserve our highways and extend pavement life, DOTD regulates commercial traffic on roads by weighing and regulating loads and issuing permits. Fees for oversized, overweight permits are collected to help pay for the extra wear and tear the loads cause. The Weights and Standards Office issues 20 different types of permits and an average of 900 oversized, overweight permits a day with gross receipts of over $9 million a year. DOTD is also charged with the responsibility of inspecting, registering, and regulating public and private airports within the state. We conduct safety and compliance inspections in conjunction with the FAA on navigational aids, landing systems, and airport lighting systems. Before the interstate system crisscrossed the country, the railroad provided the only continuous mode of transportation from coast to coast, north to south. Rail transport remains a vital link in Louisiana's modern intermodal transportation system. DOTD, along with 18 railroad companies, is responsible for developing and maintaining some 6,700 railroad crossings and 2,800 miles of track connecting us to every major market in the United States, Mexico, Canada, and to ports leading overseas. In a state that is either bordered by water or dissected with rivers and lakes, much of what DOTD does, by necessity, involves water. Water, in transportation terms, represents a navigable resource. Of the 26 active ports in the state, 7 are deep water draft facilities. In tonnage, 4 are among the top 10 in the country, 5 in the top 15. The ability to ship large quantities of bulk materials by water makes Louisiana business very competitive. DOTD looks at all of the port possibilities and determines where dollars for development will do the most good. The department is also responsible, through the Louisiana Offshore Terminal Authority, or LOTA, for the oversight of the Louisiana Offshore Oil Port Incorporated, known as LOOP. LOOP is the world's first and only deep water port operating under U.S. and Louisiana licenses. LOOP provides tanker offloading and temporary storage services for crude oil transported on some of the world's largest tankers, most of which are too large for U.S. inland ports. LOOP handles, in an environmentally safe manner, approximately 1 million barrels per day. DOTD's reach also extends below ground. Through our Water Resources Program, we provide for the orderly drilling, wise use, and protection of the state's groundwater supply for domestic, industrial, and agricultural purposes. This program registers each well and regulates drilling contractors in the state. Each drilling job is inspected to help protect the groundwater aquifer from contamination and waste. While the water resources of Louisiana can be a blessing, they can also be a curse. For that reason, the department created the statewide flood control program to assist local and rural areas prone to flooding by providing engineering assistance in flood control and management. Around the state, there are 311 dams to inspect for strength and safety. There's no substitution for sound structure here. DOTD also plays the important role of funding special projects, such as wildflower beautification projects to enhance the beauty of our highways, or the Rails to Trail project, the Pontchartrain Trace, a 160-mile bicycle and pedestrian trail around Lake Pontchartrain. From highways to railroads, from the food we eat to the fuel that powers our modern lives, few things move in Louisiana that aren't in some way related to DOTD. So you can see, transportation in Louisiana involves many different modes and is vital to our everyday lives and economic well-being. It is a huge task and involves many dedicated people from every walk of life. We're proud of the part we play and continually strive to improve our performance. We're not just the highway department, we're so much more. We keep Louisiana moving. Thanks for watching.